A tragedy on the doorstep of the US Capitol where grief was quickly upended by politics. An American Airlines flight from Kansas, seconds from landing at Washington Reagan National Airport, colliding with a US Army helicopter. The loss of all 67 passengers and crew on both aircraft, linking communities across the country.
This is a terrible tragedy that will unite those in Washington, D.C. and Wichita, Kansas forever.
And with the dead, including US and Russian figure skaters, tributes from the Kremlin. We offer our condolences to loved ones who lost our fellow citizens who died in this air crash. But even before the rescue teams had retrieved all the bodies from the freezing water and the cause of the tragedy has been established, US President Donald Trump claimed the Federal Aviation Administration had been compromised by his predecessors using employment diversity programs he's scrapping.
Targeted disabilities are those disabilities that the federal government, as a matter of policy, has identified for special emphasis in recruitment and hiring. The FAA's website states they include hearing, vision, missing extremities, partial paralysis, complete paralysis, epilepsy, severe intellectual disability, psychiatric disability, and dwarfism all qualify for the position of a controller of airplanes pouring into our country.
As the blame game continues, authorities are facing questions about safety in one of the most congested airspaces in the world, with a history of recent near misses. And one line of inquiry appears to be focusing on whether the Black Hawk helicopter crew was wearing night vision equipment during its training mission.
It was a fairly experienced crew, and that was doing a required annual night evaluation. They did have night vision goggles.
But that's disputed, one defense official telling Associated Press the crew was not wearing them. As flights resumed at Washington National Airport, a country that hadn't suffered a fatal commercial air disaster since 2009 is now facing a national tragedy and a new president setting the tone for how it comes to terms with the loss. Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.